Hello everyone, this is the Day 6 blog. I'm just going to give you an update of where I visited today and what I found. So this morning I headed from the hotel to Botafogo to go and speak to FACA, who are an institute based in central Rio de Janeiro. So I was looking to speak to them about the project, which was coordinated with the Olympic Broadcasting Authority during the Olympic Games, and to get both managerial and student perspectives on what the experience was like, how did the project come to fruition, and more generally how space changed during and after the Olympic Games had been held. So yeah, it was a very interesting conversation. So talking about some of the opportunities that students had in various different aspects, from media work to design work, and through to more generally broadcasting operational work as well, and having the opportunity to communicate with high-profile broadcasters both during the Olympic Games and into the Paralympic Games as well. Yeah, so it was a very interesting conversation, and some good insights that I'm going to pick out. That I've picked out, that I've posted on Twitter as well. So yeah, it was good to hear about some of the work and the placement work to enhance employability for those students as well. So after that meeting, I headed back to the Provedencia favela to go and speak to some locals there again, particularly a small-scale cafe restaurant based in Provedencia, and to look to understand some of the issues. So Provedencia sits above, it's a favela sitting above Porto Maravilha, and to understand some of the issues that have been going on pre and post Olympic Games, from transport issues through to cost and access to Porto Maravilha live sites, and just how it's changed for those locals living in those communities, particularly the small-scale entrepreneurs, which very rarely their stories get told. So after that meeting, I headed from Provedencia in the evening time to go and speak to the Rio Museum of Art, which is based in Porto Maravilha, again to look to understand particularly how the port has been regenerated and redeveloped, and to get an idea of what the sites were like during the games, how animated they were. So they had visitor numbers in and around Porto Maravilha, Museum of Tomorrow and Rio Museum of Art in excess of 5 million people visited during the Olympic periods, from July through to August. So there was a huge number of visitors there, and just to get an idea of like the types of programs the Rio Museum of Art had in place during the games, and to what extent they felt they positively benefited from the games, and what was the post legacy for that area as well. So I had a pretty action-packed day, interviewing a number of different organisations and people there. So tomorrow I'm going to be heading back to Porto Maravilha to do some more work in the morning, looking at visitor and how the site has changed on a weekend. So I'm going to be doing a sort of a mini walking tour around that area, and also be visiting some other sites in the afternoon, hopefully, just to see how the port changes from weekday to weekend. But of course, I'll give you an update tomorrow evening in terms of how I got on and what I found as well. But yeah, I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow.